All right, real quick, I'm gonna do a previous week log. So we had an expansive candle here this week, closing well below, this previous very bearish candle after taking out the relative equal highs. Not shocking. After a very voluminous candle like this, price tends to expand in the opposite direction, takes out these relative equal lows here and here and here. Okay, and then closes in, up above below these lows, going into this session right here. As you can see, we've been in consolidation of a range, so this is not surprising whatsoever. On the daily, after inverting this daily BISI, after taking out these relative equal highs and filling in this whole 1 hour for daily fair value gap, price expands lower, and all these relative equal lows now become intact. And ultimately, by the end of the week, we come to this daily BISI. You can see Monday, Tuesday, expansion lower. Wednesday had an inside day candle. And then this ends up being a volatility filter, which allows Thursday to have a very large expansion below this low and this low, ultimately taking out all these relatively equal lows at the same time. And then going to Friday, we tap this daily BISI in the discount and then revert into the TGIF range. On the 4 hour, price opens up the week inside the lower half of this 4 hour SIBI and inside the lower half of this new week opening gap. Going into the AM session on Monday, we have a large expansion lower, completely filling in this new week opening gap for this week as well. We have a tap here at 10 a.m. of the previous week low, and also this new week opening gap for this week. Price expands lower, creates another bearish order block. Then we have consolidation, basically overnight going into London expansive lower. AM has one more retracement back up here to this redelivery rebalance price range that's in these candles right here. Expands lower, finally taps the 4 hour BISI by 10 a.m. And then you can see Wednesday, we're now stuck in between the lower half of this new week opening gap, this large new week opening gap here, which by the way, price, had bullish price action in, and now we finally had the sell side of the curve come in and fill this new week opening gap. Wednesday, we had basically consolidation after a large expansion on Monday and Tuesday, bouncing between this 4 hour BISI and this new week opening gap. Price finally has the energy to break through that on Thursday, going into the AM session, inverts this 4 hour value gap, uses that resistance, and then runs lower one more time. And then going into Friday, we consolidate and then end up reverting back into this 4 hour SIBI, completely filling that in and coming back into the TGIF range on a weekly after expanding all week. And quickly here on the 1 hour, price consolidates, going into the Monday AM session, expands lower, traces back to this 1 hour SIBI, touches the low of the previous week low, and also this week's new week opening gap, runs lower again, creates a new bearish order block with a fair value gap, stays open as price consolidates overnight Tuesday. London, we have London going to pre-market, we have a trace higher, comes into a small, I believe 1 hour SIBI right here, fails to take out these relative equal highs, even though it just took out this high right here. These relative equal highs stay intact, telling you the market is really weak, expands lower, finally touches the 4 hour BISI, consolidates all the way, basically until here, 11 a.m. on Wednesday, where we have a break of market structure at the Formula 22 model. High, low, higher, high, break of market structure. This intermediate term high should now stay intact because this high got taken out and we have now a close below this low. Price then ran higher. You see it failed to take out this high. And even though we have one more, purchase liquidity below this low resting fruit, price fails to take out this high because that's just market structure. Runs lower, taps this 4 hour BISI a couple more times, taps it one more time here at 1 p.m. for expanding lower for the day, consolidating basically until Friday morning, where we have a purchase liquidity below these relative equal lows. And then, at the bottom here at this daily BISI, expands higher, creating a new high, breaking market structure. Price comes back lower, doesn't take out this long-term loan out at this point because it's at this daily BISI and a very deep discount, which is the final target for the week. And TGIF, we're expecting price to run back to 20-30% range and close there. So price breaks market structure higher, comes back down to this rejection block one more time, but then runs higher in the PM session and coming into this discount or this premium 1 hour array. So hopefully that was helpful, and catch you guys in the next video.